season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. This defense for the Jets, they were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there.
Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Jet touchdown. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. Extra point right down the middle, and it's now a 7-0 game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Chargers get set to go here for their second drive. And remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
On 2nd and 12, Herbert working the middle here. That's complete to Everett, the tight end. The Jets will bring in a nickel set here as they try to stop this third down. Here's Herbert. Open target here, Darius Slayton. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. It's Eckler again. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They'll try the right side with Eckler. Michael Walker there to bring him down. That result, really no surprise. It's what we're becoming accustomed to for this #1 ranked rush defense.
And you study the game. Is this bringing back a few memories? Maybe the '85 Bears trying to move the ball against them, 2000 Ravens. Heck, how about the late 60s, early 70s Purple People Eaters, the Minnesota Vikings? Hard to move the ball against those types of teams.
It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. And that is incomplete. So 2 third-down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with 4th down. So on 4th down, on is the punter, Ryan Wright. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. So here are the Jets now backed up to start their first drive. They'll be led out by their highly decorated quarterback, Aaron Rodgers.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it because they ran the ball some, they threw it accurately. 1 touchdown pass, so he didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. Open man here is Gentry. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. 4 yards remain for 2nd down. The Jets at 11-3 on the year. They've gone a full couple of months now since their last loss. Winners of 8 in a row.
And we always talk about how a team has to play complementary football to really be a good squad. I think in this league, if your offense isn't playing really well as this one is, you're not going to run off this kind of a streak.
On play action, it's Rodgers. That's complete to Peoples-Jones. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 22-yard line. Hall on a give up the middle. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Well, taking a look at Hall's numbers from a week ago, pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
And he'll get nothing out of that one. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And it's caught. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They'll run with ball. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall, his 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Jets go up by 2 touchdowns. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it was capped off by a Breece Hall touchdown run. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down.
Meanwhile, Herbert's throw taken in by Slayton.
And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. From the 31, Herbert finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. It's 3rd and 1. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down.
And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment.
This is taken at the 18.
13 yards, the tally on the return there. And the Jets will...
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
They'll start on the ground. Hall.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop it behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Hall again on 2nd down.
A very good move, but for a relatively modest gain out near the 32. It'll be a 5-yard pickup there. So from 2nd and 13, they're back to a more manageable 3rd and 8. Throwing is Rodgers. That'll be complete to Allen Lazard. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Stevenson now on 1st and 10. Down to about the 45.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
2nd and 8.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers steps away. He's going to get this one out to his fullback.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
And that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
On play action, Rodgers rolling to his left.
Taking in left side, it's Wilson.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
to the ground with Hall. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. On first down, right back to Hall. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Here's Hall again. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Straight ahead is Hall. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Breece Hall with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Jets have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. The extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-0. A 10-play drive that time. And it was capped off by a Breece Hall touchdown run. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Heading back out, the Chargers offense. We get a peek at the playoff picture of the AFC. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here, because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse if this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer, because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
He's got his man. That's Everett, the tight end. That one. Now following that last play, I do believe we're going to get a review here. Yes, indeed, the red flag is out. And we'll get a moment here as they look this one over.
You remember?
So not successful there on the challenge, and he'll have to be careful from here on out because he'll only have 1 challenge remaining. Herbert's throw going into the hands of Williams. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 37-yard line.
Herbert. On the screen, this is Eckler. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on. Brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Herbert now. The catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Here's Herbert. And this is going to be intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And the Jets are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. CD, when he went to throw that, I'm not sure if he just didn't see where the defense was. Whatever the case, not the throw you're looking for on 1st and goal.
Not at all, because, look, let's face it, that goes to the goal line. If you throw an interception, it's going to hurt on any down. But really the only down you can kind of live with is if you do it on 4th down. The first 3, if you don't have it wide open, just get rid of it. Make sure they can't get it and live to fight another down. 1st and goal and you throw the pick, not good at all.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. And now they're in the hurry-up. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. This pass out wide to Hall. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Rodgers on the bootleg. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Another try after the first down sack. Rodgers, and he will find his big tight end over the middle. And they're going to speed things up here. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. This is Lazard with a catch out left. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. Ball at the 8 here for 2nd and a yard, maybe a touch less. Now Rodgers. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Donovan Peoples-Jones with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Jets are able to widen their... First half. Point after here coming up. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. So that drive takes them down the field in 8 plays, and it ends with a Jet touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Chargers going to take over here one more time before the half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Justin Herbert looking to pass. This one is Slayton over the middle. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Quick, yellow, check white, black swap, blue check, opposite, green.
And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And they will remain well behind.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. And able to... ...25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Jets head out on offense here to start this third quarter. Well, it's hard to imagine the first half going any better for them, CD, and now here as they begin their first series of the second half. I mean, they score here. This one, it's pretty much out of reach.
We honestly might already be at that point, partner, because this team, they were dominant in the first half, continue to be dominant now, and I think they're viewing this as a put-away drive on their way to a lopsided victory.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
3 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Ball again on 2nd down. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about. Inspirational speech, who knows, but looks like they're ready to go.
Working from the gun, Rodgers, and that will be incomplete. So no problems moving the ball in the first half, but they'll likely come up empty here on drive 1 of quarter 3.
And it was so important for the defense to get that stop, because what we witnessed in the first half was them getting run over, and they needed the confidence, and they needed to get off the field so they felt good going forward in this game.
And he is going to have a Jets first down as the defense nowhere to be found there. A gain of 20 on 4th down. He finds Wilson. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one goes for 30 yards.
First down, New York.
A handoff for Hall. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball again on 2nd down. A beautiful fake. And so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. 69 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Touchdown, Jets. Patrick Ricard, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jets take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes this 35-0 now.
Chargers, nothing.
The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Now we'll look at the Chargers offense. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. They started on the ground with Eckler. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Back to throw here, Herbert. He's got a man, complete. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone.
Eckler, they run left side. And they're knocking on the door now as a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now it's Herbert. That's into the hands of Eckler. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. To throw again on 2nd down. Herbert. He finds his receiver, Williams, for a Charger touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Chargers are able to at least get one score back. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Fields it right around the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So a sensational return there on special teams, a foot race that he was not going to lose. Now, meanwhile, while that was going on, we've got an injured player on the field. We're always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Still comfortably on top, 3rd quarter as they start things here with a 1st and 10. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Ball again on 2nd down. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. Here's a give to Hall. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. 87 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. He's turning in a pretty impressive performance running the football, and a big reason why they have this nice lead.
And in days gone by, we would clip this out and put it up on the refrigerator, wouldn't we? Clip out the box score. Nowadays, not too many newspapers out there. Maybe you screenshot it online.
Rodgers now on 1st down. And check down, complete to Hall. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Calling a gain of a yard, and it's 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd down, it's Stevenson. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. Again, it's Stevenson. Down to about the 23. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Rodgers. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Now a play fake. Rodgers. And the throw there going to be incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
I got to think at this point, 3rd quarter, if you're able to hold on to the ball, get 3 at the end, that's all you're looking for.
I would agree with that, because Right now, this is a job well done by them. In fact, it's almost time for handshakes, a little dap on the sidelines, maybe even start to discuss post-game plans. And for the guys who haven't played yet, go ahead and get loose. Your time is now.
The Charger drive about to get going. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the trap? Get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. The offense on third down, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Got a man, Slayton. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Herbert throwing again. They'll lock it with a grab over the middle. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. The Jets
working with a 2nd and 3. Draw play. It's Eckler. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. First down, and they stick with Eckler. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. That's complete to Slayton. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. Here's Herbert. The right side is into the hands of his tight end, Everett. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that will bring up 2nd down. Herbert. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. On this drive, they're 2 for 2 on 3rd down conversions, but they need 7 yards here. Herbert now. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Titus Howard, right tackle, the man flagged for that one. And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. They'll get 6 there on the run, but it brings up 4th down.
He was brought down at the 15-yard line. A gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
They snap it to Herbert. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And the Jets are going to get the football back. They'll start on the ground, Carter. And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. Another run on 2nd down with Carter. And he's got room. There he goes, right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. When coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field, and they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. On 1st down, it's Herbert. He'll get this to Eckler. And they're able to get this one across the 35. And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Catch made by Slayton. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
At the 47-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Herbert. This is Hamler on the receiving end. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. To the air again, Herbert. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Herbert.
Oh, there's that man again. It's complete.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
He's airing it out for Williams. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. Extra point up and good by Sanders as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
Taken in at the 3.
A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4.
That one looks like he'll throw here. That's caught by his tight end, Uzama. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 10. First down.
On 1st and 10, it's Carter. And he'll be taken down at about the 45.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down. Love, they go play action now. And that is incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their